Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Companies to watch.
Good morning. It is that time to take a look at your stock shopping list. Is this going to be a good company to invest in? Well, we'll find out with Danko.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Audrey. Happy birthday to you. I went very off.
Thank you so much.
Yes. How are you celebrating your birthday, Audrey?
I'm going to talk about gold and hopefully get some gold from you.
Yeah, see that sparkle in your eyes. And welcome to Companies to Watch. It's a question of hot or not for the next 7 to 9 minutes. So, Audrey, we're turning over to the gold industry.
Fantastic.
Are you more of a gold or diamond girl?
Oh, I gotta pick one.
Yeah, of course.
Well, of course, I'm not gonna say no to any diamond, but the thing about gold is that it keeps really well in the portfolio. So,
it does.
Yeah.
I see. All right, Audrey. Now, this company might interest you. I'm talking about CNMC Goldmine.
Okay.
It's the first catalyst-listed gold producer on the SGX Securities trading platform and commenced trading on the Catalyst board back on the 28th of October 2011.
Okay.
And together with its subsidiaries, the company is principally engaged in the business of exploration, the mining of gold, and the processing of mined ore into gold ores. So the company is currently focusing on the development of its flagship project, the so-called Gold Field project, which is located in the state of Kelantan, Malaysia.
Yeah, I'm actually familiar with this project. It's not a small one. It spans over, I think, 10 square kilometers.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
it has been CNMC's bread and butter since day one. And the Malaysian government even granted them a mining lease renewal through 2033. So they have some long-term runway there.
That's right. And the reason why I've decided to bring this stock to our attention today is because shares of the gold miners soared more than 12% this week. And that's thanks to various factors from the likes of the release of their outstanding first half-year results in August, of course, rising gold prices and capacity expansions. So let's break it all down. Now, let's dive right into the earnings report first. The group's first half 2025 net profit surged over 200%. That's 251.4% more specifically year over year to $19.4 million.
Wow.
Yeah, exceeded financial year 24 full year net profit of $12.2 million. Can you imagine? Just the first half, they managed to hit above what they could achieve last year.
That's unbelievable. Revenue also hit a record $52.8 million USD.
Yeah, exactly. An average selling price of $3,197 per ounce of gold produced in the first half. That's up almost 50% from the price that was sold last year. So 26% year-on-year increase in gold produced from its carbon-in-leach plant, which stood at 11,811 ounces for the first half. First half financial year 2025 revenue increased 78%, the highest in any half-year period since CNMC's inception. As at 30th of June 2025, the group had a record amount of $37.3 million in net cash. That's very healthy, which accounted for about 62% of its net asset value.
Wow, yeah, and investors love the cash story, I'm sure.
Yes, for sure, because the dividends that comes with it seems quite enticing as well. They proposed 1.5 Singapore cents per share dividend for the first half financial year 2025, more than tripling the dividend payout of 0.4 Singapore cents for last year.
Wow, yeah, so it's not just capital gains. Income investors are also starting to pay attention as well.
That's right. So good income stream right there. And let's talk a little bit more about their recent capacity expansion that has been adding to greater bottom line growth for them. Now, they recently completed a major upgrade of its processing infrastructure from this year that's expanding the carbon-in-leach plant's capacity by 60%. To 800 tons of ore per day from 500 tons previously. Almost 2 times if you think about it.
Wow.
So CNMC is also constructing a second underground mining facility to tap higher grade gold ore zones. And once this is completed, it's expected to, of course, supplement production volumes and potentially increase the average ore grade mined, thereby raising overall gold output. So it does seem like it's playing out really well for them because it's up and up.
It's up and up. And also don't forget the Malaysian Malaysian ringgit has also been relatively weak. So that actually works in CNMC's favor since their costs are in ringgit, but gold, of course, is priced in USD. So margins have been extra juicy this cycle.
Oh, yeah, certainly so. And yes, gold prices, if we're talking about it specifically, they've hit a record, surpassing the $3,550 per troy ounce mark. Wow, that's extending a rally that boosted them more than 90% since late 2022. So demand is expected to remain robust, with many financial institutions projecting it to remain elevated or to even reach new highs in the near term.
Yeah.
So could be a potential gold play if you're thinking about investing within the gold market and maybe just don't really want to spend too much on a gold bar. This might be an option for you.
Yeah, but risks do remain. You know, gold prices can be volatile, but I think the one reassuring sign is the company's track record, because over the past 5 years, CNMC's earnings per share have grown 17% annually. So, you know, this consistency kind of suggests the market's not just chasing hype here. Right?
Of course, yeah. And that's for sure. I mean, the points you've raised are certainly valid. And just to top that off, gold is still expected to remain at least on a high in the near-term trajectory, especially when we're looking at the ongoing geopolitical tensions in Europe and the Middle East. That's coupled with global trade uncertainties that have been driving investors to seek safe haven assets. And of course, you know, if you think about Trump's upending of Western security policy and the trade wars that he has started with other countries, that is likely to turn investors into some of these assets that may help them store certain value as an inflation hedge and an environment of increasing sovereign debt and economic uncertainty.
Yes.
After all, central banks also have been buying a lot of them. That's reinforcing its status as a store of value. And with, you know, inflation just still being top of mind for many investors, this still remains a fairly attractive area to be in. So yes, I mean, risks like what you've mentioned still remains prevalent. We've got volatility in gold prices, operational risks in mining activity, foreign exchange risk if the ringgit ever strengthens and goes against the dollar, and regulatory and environmental risks do remain as well.
All right, so what's the verdict, Dan?
I mean, Audrey, I feel like this is a pretty obvious one for me. The verdict for today has to be a hot.
I knew it. Yeah. It is a hot, you know, CNMC Goldmine sitting on record profits, cash rich, well positioned with capacity expansions just as gold prices are hitting all-time highs. It's going to be a hot for me as well. Hot and hot. Now, if you think about the total shareholder return in just 1 year, we're looking at 108%. Wow. 1
year. And that does include dividend, of course. So that pretty much wraps it up for analysis of today's stock in focus, CNMC Goldmine. What do you think? 88550893. Text us and tell us whether you think it's going to be a hot or not. Okay, Audrey, here's some fun facts about gold. If all the existing gold in the world was pulled into 5-micron thick wire, guess how many times can it wrap around the world?
50.
What? 11.2 million, Audrey. You're way off. Okay.
I don't know.
Right. The largest gold nugget that was ever found weighed about 72 kilograms.
Whoa.
That was discovered in Australia back in 1869, but has since been broken up and melted down. Do you know what it was called?
Is this a joke or is it real?
No, it's real.
Oh, I have no idea.
Welcome, stranger.
Welcome, stranger.
What a stranger.
I'll welcome that stranger into my home. No problem.
What? Okay, Audrey. So how do you make a gold soup?
You melt it. You heat it.
You put 24 carats in it.
Okay.
What if Thor becomes Gold Thor?
He would have a gold hammer.
He will become an ore Thor. And that's all we have for CNMC Goldmine.
Before acting on the information on Money FM, please consider if it's suitable for your own investment objectives, financial situation, and risk tolerance. To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.